For the next few minutes, we're going to be talking about silica and exposure to silica. Now, Occupational Safety and Health has a new national emphasis program with regard to silica. Why do they have that program? Well, they have that program because silica-related illnesses and fatalities continue to occur. And so this new national emphasis program is a written compliance directive that incorporates updated information and policies and procedures adopted since 1996. So, having said that, this national emphasis program expands on the 1996 memorandum. It provides updated research results on silica exposure, hazards, and details inspection procedures, which includes follow-up procedures where someone's been overexposed. It addresses the targeting of work sites and provides updated codes for industries with worker exposure to crystalline silica. It explains the calculation of the permissible exposure levels in general industry and construction and maritime. For our purposes, construction is the one we're primarily interested in. It establishes program evaluation procedures and also provides for regional and area office outreach programs. So this is a summary of what this new national emphasis program does. So what is crystalline silica? Well, crystalline silica is a silicon dioxide. You will also hear it from time to time referred to as free silica. It's significantly more hazardous than amorphous silica. We see it in three different mineralogical forms. Quartz is what is most common. We also see it in cristobalite and in tritomite as well. So, but quartz is where you're going to most commonly see it, and in construction where you're going to be most commonly exposed to it is in a material which has a lot of quartz in it. That is where the silica resides. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. What are the health effects of crystalline silica? Well, silicosis or pulmonary fibrosis. That can be chronic, or it can be accelerated, or it can be acute. It's an ongoing issue. Beyond that, lung cancer, tuberculosis, COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder. There are other immunologic and autoimmune diseases, kidney disease, stomach, and other kinds of cancer. So the effects of this very, very nasty effects. Hopefully by this time you have watched the video that precedes this particular video, and that is about the Hawks Nest Tunnel. Hawks Nest Tunnel was really the largest industrial disaster in United States history. So it's important for us to understand the effects of silica. So those health effects that I just went over are some of those effects of silica and exposure to silica. So what are the symptoms and the signs of chronic silicosis? Well, there may not be any symptoms in the early stages, but as the disease progresses, there's a cough, there's breathlessness, there's weakness. Significant X-ray changes occur perhaps after 15 or 20 years of exposure. So this is very slow, can be a very slow developing sort of thing. Not necessarily always in every case, but in many cases it can be a very slow developing thing. Now then, the symptoms of some related illnesses such as tuberculosis or fever, weight loss, night sweats, chest pains, respiratory failure. These symptoms can become worse over time, leading to death.